Moin und willkommen bei Glift. Ich bin dann Ehren Luxembourgischen Sprachcoach von glift.lu. Hi and welcome to Glift. I'm Anne, your Luxembourgish language coach from glift.lu. Learn Luxembourgish fast with short lessons. And don't forget to visit my website where you can find online courses and individual lessons. Now, in today's lesson, you will learn how to ask someone their age, so how old are you, and how to answer that question. And you will as well learn about the possessive pronouns. Now, you can read the transcript of this lesson with the translation on my blog glift.lu/blog. So, bist-tu prêt? Los! So, we are going to talk about the age, which is in Luxembourgish den Alter. So, den Alter means the age. When talking to someone you know well or someone younger than you, so in an informal situation, and you would like to ask them, how old are you? You will say, wie alt bist du? So, how old are you? Wie alt bist du? And to answer that question, you can say, ich bin plus your age, Jahre alt. For example, ich bin 33 Jahre alt. This means I am 33 years old. Listen and repeat after me. Ich bin 33 Jahre alt. So it is the exact translation from the English. And now the polite form to ask someone how old are you, so the formal form is wie alt seid ihr? Wie alt seid ihr? How old are you? Now we have seen that you can answer by saying ich bin plus your age, Jahre alt, but you can as well say in Luxembourgish ich hun plus your age. For example, ich hun 33 Jahre, which is I have 33 years. This is correct as well. Now let's learn the question wie alt sind. So when do you say wie alt sind? Now use this question when talking to someone you know well about your children, for example. Then people might ask you what age your children are, and they would ask you wie alt sind den Kinder? So wie alt sind den Kinder? How old are your children? And this is the informal form. Let's look now at the formal form of the question, how old are you? So, to ask the question, for example, using the polite form, how old are your children? You would say, wie alt sind Kinder? So pronounce it Kinder, your children. This is the polite form. Let's listen again and repeat together. Wie alt sind Kinder? Or they might ask you, wie alt ist Jung? How old is your son? And here you have to use Jung because Jung is masculine. And how would you ask someone how old is your daughter, knowing that daughter is a feminine noun in Luxembourgish? Yes, this is wie alt ist Dochter. Wie alt ist Dochter. Now, learn more about the verb to be, so which is in Luxembourgish sind, because this is a very important verb, and you can learn more about it in my online course, Easy Luxembourgish Level 1, which is an online course for absolute beginners, and it is all about taking small steps to stay motivated. So find out more on my website luxembourgishwithanne.com. Let's come back to our lesson and have a look at the possessive pronouns. So, possessive pronouns are quite simply used to show that a noun belongs to somebody or something. For example, dein and den is the informal form of your. So use dein when the noun is masculine or neuter. For example, die Jung. So this is masculine, so you say die Jung. And say den Duster, so when the noun is feminine, or for plural, you can as well say den Kanner. And depending on the gender and number of the noun, you have to pick the appropriate pronoun, as you can see. Now, this is the informal form of your. Let's see now the polite form, and this is eren. So use eren when the noun is masculine and neuter, and it means as well your. So eren jong, voilà. Jung. When the noun is feminine, you will say For example, to say your daughter, you will say Dochter. Or to say your children, you have to use the plural form, and that would be Kanner. Kanner. So use or eren to be polite, and dein or den in an informal situation. Now, in the transcript of this lesson, which you can find on my blog, so glyph.lu/blog, I have listed in a table the basic forms of the possessive Luxembourgish pronouns in the nominative case and accusative case, so of my, your, and his and her, so that you can visualize them, which makes it more easy to learn and remember them. Now, let's learn how to answer the question, how old is your son? You could say, jenas Joa al. For example, jenas 12 Joa al. He is 12 years old. Jenas 12 Joa al. As you can see, this is an exact translation from the English. Or to say my daughter has 8 years, you would say Mijn dochter huet 8 jaar. My daughter has 8 years. So remember, to answer the question wie alt bist du or wie alt zit dir, you can either answer by saying ich zin plus your age jaar alt, or you can say ich hun plus your age. Super! Schluss für heute. So that's all for today's lesson. Now, if you want to improve and practice your oral expression, email me and get in touch. I would love to help you with your oral and listening skills. So what are you waiting for? Email me and get in touch. Voilà. Thank you for listening. Merci fürs Noluisteren. Bis nächste Woche.